And we're live. Hello, folks. This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. This is my co-host, Jason from Pest Hunter Outdoors. And happy Thursday. If you hear me hiccuping, please forgive me. I had chili beans with my chili dogs today, and that and Pepsi caused me to hiccup. And I don't even drink. South, I'm glad you're okay. Oh, dang it. I'm glad you're okay. Hope everybody who's down that way is okay. Because we got some really good friends down there, and I want to make sure between Trav and Mav, you, Hike with Mike, and a few others, I just want to make sure you guys are safe and sound.
Yeah, most of the guys that I know that I talk to, they're doing okay.
I would like to see what they put into a hurricane survival kit.
Well, there's one channel out there. It's the Kelly's Country Life, and he built a storm shelter.
Right.
He's got a series on it, and he built his own house, the whole works. Guy's awesome. He does a little bit of reviews here and there. He shows little tricks. He does stuff around his whole homestead. It's actually a very good channel.
Well, I mean, I understand there's a really nice channel, but I'm talking about the people we deal with.
Yeah. I talk to him back and forth.
Okay, I don't. I have
But he's in North Central Florida, so it missed him.
Okay. So I don't know where South Florida is, so I don't think
he's in North Central Florida.
South Florida is from North Central Florida?
Oh, South? No, I don't know where South is from.
That's what I was asked. Just saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was doing this and trying to say at the same time.
Mike is. I had a suspicion on Trav and Mav, but I could be wrong, but without confirmation. I don't know.
From what I've seen there, I think they're down towards the south.
I kind of figured because they're down. They go down to Jenny Springs a lot for their videos.
Yeah, isn't that over there by Jupiter?
Don't know. I don't know the area. Never been. So your guess is as good as mine. Probably better.
I have to ask them.
Well, like I said, we're south of Cape Canaveral. Okay. Let us know if there's another shuttle launch.
Yeah, south of Cape Canaveral. Yeah, that's going to be the Jupiter and the Port and St. Lucie area.
Okay, that's probably the same area.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
That would be cool to see the shuttle launch just once. My wife said we would definitely make a trip down to Florida just for that.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. But they retired the shuttles, so.
Well, until the next round.
Going to find something better.
They'll design another shuttle. It'll still be a shuttle, just different design.
If it carries people back and forth to space, it's a shuttle.
What if they used what's his name's airplane that goes up into the atmosphere thing?
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
Yes. Okay, come on. Where's my chats?
Now, South, do you have any kind of survival kit set up for this kind of situation? Max, stop biting my ankle. Because right up
there
here,
we go, folks.
We have stuff for tornadoes and stuff like that, but we don't have things for hurricanes because it just doesn't happen. Yeah. But we do have something. Derechos. I was getting ready to say that, love.
Oh, yeah.
Derechos are a whole different level. Same kind of wind you guys get for hurricanes, but over land in a big straight line.
And they go for hundreds of miles.
Yeah, just like a hurricane.
Yeah, but they're fast. They're running anywhere from 50 to 110 miles an hour.
More, actually.
Or more, yeah. But no, I meant across the land.
Yeah, they
not the wind speed, the movement of them.
Yeah, the wind speed's even higher.
Yes,
but they caused billions of dollars of damage when we had that one. Mm-hmm. And guess how much media coverage we had on that?
0.
Billions of dollars of crop damage. Nothing. They were talking about the fires out in the West.
Yeah.
Not the derecho would cost billions of dollars of food to go bad.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty, guys. Like I said, that's the Kelly's Country Life link right there. If you leave a message on one of their things, just let them know that Pest Hunter Outdoors sent you.
okay.
They do a live every Sunday night, and they do a cook. They cook at the end of their live stream on
Okay.
a black stone. He does a lot of Q&A for like the first hour or so. Then the next 20 minutes or so, they cook. Then they sign off for the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what's in South Bob for this type of
Okay.
situation, because you really can't go anywhere if you're in the middle of a hurricane.
No,
Technically,
you're just
unless
hunkered
you
down.
are leaving it well in advance of it hitting landmass, then you can't really do much except hunker down.
J&J?
Hey Jay, how you doing? You know where Jay's from?
No.
Neither do I.
I
I
think
probably do know, but I can't remember.
is he up there by you, just east of you?
I don't know. Jay, where are you from? Please give me a state
What should be Pennsylvania?
or Indiana. We're just discussing, well, the hurricane going on down in the southeast coast, and it just happens to be my son's name, which is really weird. But we were just wondering about what people do to prepare for those. What do they have in their kits for survival for this type of situation, and so forth. I mean, I understand emergency battery power and things like that is a standard, plus food and water and what have you. We just want to know what, if you're in that area, what do you put in there that's, unique to you and why? I'm just curious. I don't need to know the entire contents, but, outside the standard Bob, which pretty much everybody should have, or get home bag, depending on which way or
Yeah.
just a regular go bag.
Yeah. For me here, we got food storage, we have water storage. We still, have lots of our medicines. I got lots of firewood. I got lots of propane.
Clean, efficient propane.
And accessories too.
And his accessories too. You have Hank Hill on speed dial?
No, not anymore.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, I know. I still enjoy watching that. They're just funny.
No, it's just that's about the best that I know about King of the Hill. Just that he likes talking about propane. But I have a little bit of propane burner, a couple propane burner stoves. I have a couple Coleman stoves, which Ian's picked up at several yard sales and curbside pickups. When we do the trash days. I still have not picked up a dual fuel one, which I plan to do in the future, which allows you to use the Coleman fuel as well as white gas or gasoline in those, which would be
Kerosene?
No, not kerosene.
Ah.
Gasoline or Coleman fuel.
Oh, okay.
So that way, if you no matter where you're at, if you have a car but it doesn't run due to say an EMP, you could use the fuel to cook your food.
Oh, okay. Well, you said white gas, so
white gas is what the Coleman fuel.
Yeah.
And gasoline, I believe. I'm gonna double check on that because I am not sure.
I thought it was 100%. Like kerosene was white gas.
Kerosene's a whole different ballgame.
Or is it JP4?
Probably JP4, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, like I said, I also got a 9,000 watt generator.
Right.
I can run everything in the house except for the central AC.
I don't have a generator. That's been on my list to pick up for a while.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Walmart site. They do have a dual fuel Coleman stove for $134. I'm trying to see what it uses.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a whole forest, so I got wood everywhere.
Well, we have a whole big giant wood pile that's behind our property that we could use. But the thing is, we don't have anything other than my fire pit to use it in
Mhm.
because we don't have a wood stove, anything wood here to cook,
Mhm.
that kind of thing. And come on, where's the information?
Yeah, I got the propane camp burners. I got the propane barbecue. I got the propane griddle. I have the fire pit out back that has a grill on it. Uh, I have ways of cooking, many different ways.
Okay, I'm looking on the Coleman site.
Yeah.
If Coleman doesn't have it, there's something wrong. Let's see what the information is. It just, uh, let's see here. Okay, it says Coleman liquid fuel or unleaded gasoline.
Mm. That's what it runs on. Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia, thank you for
I,
coming.
I got my internet fixed.
Master besides your normal stuff, you would need a, a good 2A. Okay, I'm not familiar what that means. Important because there's always people who don't prep for anything. Okay, explain it what a 2A is because that's not in my normal
The
gear that
Second Amendment.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Hmm.
Okay. Remember, the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. That means not. Yes, you can you can arm bears if you want to.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
carry a lot of weight.
they carry a lot of bazookas.
Yeah.
No, the right to bear arms is all
Ooh.
kind of arms, not just firearms. Oh, Cecilia's internet is still
Yeah.
sketchy.
Yeah.
Hers was worse than yours.
Yeah, that's from what I understand. Yeah. No,
And
they actually had to replace it from the pole all the way to the house, from what I
yeah,
understand. And that is a good 40, 40 yards, 45 yards that they had to replace.
that's pretty massive, especially
Yeah.
for a Canadian area like where she's from.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, keep us informed how that is working for you, Cecilia. Um, no, what was it? Where we were talking about? We were talking about the Coleman fuels and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I actually saw something on in the curb near someplace that was getting tore down. Do you remember those big old fashioned projection TVs?
Yes.
You know what's in those projection TVs?
Oh, yeah. Nice big old giant lens.
You better believe it. And as soon as this thing gets put to the curb, it's right outside the garage
Uh
of
huh.
the house that got damaged by a tree during the derecho. I'm waiting for it to go on the curb. I'm going to dismantle it to get that lens.
Yeah.
And my boy wants to make a solar stove or an
You,
oven or something like that. So
you mean the solar death ray?
you put it like Leonardo da Vinci's Death Ray.
Yes.
Um, yeah, that I think that would be coming very. I mean, I've got small ones in my wallet, small
Well,
version,
like I said,
but not
if you get the big one, you can
mounted on.
melt steel with it.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I mean, I would use it to. You can use it to heat water, whatever you want to do with it.
Oh, yeah, it'll boil water quick.
But that's an idea for those people who live in climates that have a lot of sun, like Texas
We don't get as much sun here as everybody thinks it does. We get a
and
lot of clouds. West
West,
Texas,
yeah,
yeah,
and
Arizona,
Arizona.
New
Yeah,
Mexico, Nevada, Southern California.
you're fine, Jeff. So, well, that would be interesting. A winter survival challenge, but you have to use one of those lenses to help boil stuff. Hey, Tiny, how
Tiny,
you doing?
and you can keep your house warm with the south-facing window.
Yeah, but you got
A
to watch
piece
out
of
where that lens is hidden.
Well, yeah, you get a piece of steel with a fan on it. Just make sure it's not in its focal point. You want to
Yeah, that's
disperse
the
that.
thing.
You want to disperse that heat a little bit
Diffuse it a
larger.
little bit.
Hmm.
That's an idea.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that'd make a
Well, I
nice
know
solar heater.
solar heater. Yeah, I can think you can work with a solar heater that way.
I'd probably do like a 6-inch or 8-inch um, um, area where you
Right.
want the focal point. You don't want it right down there on that little tiny
Unless
little
you're
itty
planning
bitty.
on burning through something.
Yeah, that thing will burn through steel if you're not
It'll
careful.
burn rocks.
Oh yeah, a
They
gentleman showed that on YouTube a few years ago.
I saw someone who did that. He's like,
Hmm.
they were asking. Actually, it was on TikTok. He was taking requests on what he could burn.
Oh yeah, no, this guy
Rocks was
did this
part of
like
it.
8, 9, 10 years ago when this guy did it on YouTube.
Well, this guy did it on TikTok, which is a
Yeah,
recent one. So,
yeah.
Cecilia, if you would have known now what you knew, knew then what you know now, you could have used the lens from that big 55-inch big screen TV to get that lens and used it for heating your house, cooking your food, heating water for pretty much everything.
Oh, that's a thought.
Hey, Evan, how
Hi,
you
Evan.
doing?
I
Ronnie,
was
how you doing?
I was thinking about maybe a greenhouse and get it on a 55-gallon drum and heat that drum up in the wintertime.
Oh yeah.
So it
I'm not
heats
sure
the.
how. I mean, how you got to figure out the calculations of just so you need to have it not too
Hmm.
close, not too far away, to where it
Yeah,
actually heats a wider surface. But
yeah.
that would work for a solar heater of some kind. I mean,
Hi, Molly.
hey Molly.
Yeah, but you would still have to vent it to make sure that it doesn't boil and expand.
Right. Well, I find if I can get that lens out of that particular TV, if I can get access to it, I will show you guys how big it is and everything else.
Hmm.
Though I'm sure that the garbage people will not be happy with a dismantled big screen TV for them to pick up, but I don't care.
Well, you can always put it back together without the screen.
The thing is, if it's on the curb, it's free for picking.
Yeah.
So that's an option. It's down the line, mind you, option, but still down the option. You know,
I'm
commute.
looking at the YouTube site there. We are both blurry.
I'm
Or is it
blurry.
my? Yeah, we're blurry on the YouTube side.
Oh, I haven't even checked. No, no, I'm not that bad.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
blurry on the
Oh,
YouTube
sorry.
side.
I forgot to mute
Sound.
my side.
Yeah.
No, I'm a little washed out, but that's because my bald head is. I had my hat off.
Yeah, along with the tilted lamp.
There we go. That should help. Okay, now what we could do is, oh man, I'm not sure how many people have Fresno's lens with on them or near them, even the small versions.
I don't have any.
I think I got one from Cliff or somebody. I can't remember. Give me a second. It's in my wallet. I haven't really done much with it, but I haven't really needed to. Let me see here. Going through all my IDs and such. There it is. Right next to my military ID. And yes, folks, I did keep my military ID. I'm not giving that up.
Well, you need that so you can get your 10% discount on certain items at Lowe's.
Oh no, I've got another card for that.
Oh, okay.
That one, my BA card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You can still go to the commissary and stuff too.
Oh, here's my okay, guys. Please forgive me. It's very old.
Oh, yeah.
That's my military one. That's it. But here's my little lens.
You'll always have that with you.
Yeah, I carry that in my wallet wherever I go. I've never had a chance to use it yet, but it's there.
Oh, Cecilia's asking you a question.
Yes, I did. I sent it out. Give me a moment. I haven't checked to see if I received any mail on it because I haven't really checked my mail. Um,
Oh,
let's see here.
I want to share another YouTube link
Okay, hold on.
for
I
all you
sent
hunters out there.
I sent that out on the 27th, 2 days ago. I have not heard. I'm not sure if I've heard back from them yet because I'm looking.
Oops.
Let me see here. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I got to scroll back a couple days. Oh, there it is. He did answer. He said yes. He'll send them out this week. So I will find out in a couple days. It's, I got some computer equipment thanks to Cecilia.
Ah,
I don't
awesome.
know what it is, but we'll find out when it shows up.
All right. The
Wait,
link
wait.
but
One
I
more
shared the
thing.
link.
I saw something according to my post box just today. Give me a second. Where was it? My daily. No, that's the one for we just got today. I get notifications of what I'm getting in the mail. So I thought that was, oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, the link I just shared is the Mossy Oak Gamekeepers, and they actually they should have a podcast once a week where they have guests come in and they talk about information for hunting, and they're out of
Okay.
was it Mississippi is where their headquarters is at, and
I
they
just
talk about all kinds of stuff. It's actually quite interesting
I
if you
just
want to get
watched
into the science of
I
it.
actually watched a video of theirs on 12 gauge shotguns and what they
Hmm.
use for rabbit and squirrel.
Hmm. Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of
which
times
ones
they'll
are
have
good?
a
Jeff, you're right. Sorry, answering Jeff.
yeah, and like I said, they gets down to the science of it too, and they got the a lot of times they'll have some game wardens on there for um, to share information, stuff like that. But I like getting into the science of it.
Okay. Oh,
Hmm.
there is one thing I want to show you. This is actually hunting related.
You can see
I
where
got
we're going tonight, folks.
We're talking hunting and amongst other things,
Yes.
minus my name, obviously. The full name. Here's my. That's the back of my hard card hunting. My license.
Yeah, I like that. I wish ours were like that.
And and it shows you what you have. Like so you see, I got my fishing license and my hunting
Yeah.
license and everything else. But that's like for $6.
Hey, there's
Hey, there he is. I have not sent those stuff out, guys. I'm waiting for my payday. Just not till next week, but it will. It is coming. I got your addresses all set up. I'll go once I get paid. I'll go Saturday to the post office, and it'll be out the door. So hopefully you'll like what you get. So it's cool uh, that we have some really cool people get those
hmm
strikers. Now I do feel bad that 2 out of the 3 people who won were on the panel. I did not plan that. I rolled the thing. You guys saw it. It was not planned. Oh, your
Yep.
birthday's coming up, huh?
Yeah.
How baby will you be?
50.
You're younger than Jenny.
Yeah, and
He's a baby. No, I don't care. Um, I'm 55. I'm okay.
yeah.
Wait till you get to you realize I can order from the senior menu,
Ah,
and you're going.
actually,
The thing is, there's nothing there that I want anyway. I just go with
yeah,
my regular menu.
yeah. I actually got a pretty cool birthday coming up. Like I said, I volunteered at work for the oh, what do you call it? They're having a gumbo a gumbo cook-off challenge.
Oh,
I'm one of the judges.
oh, you're the judge. Okay, that's
One of the
cool.
judges, yes. Uh-huh. So I get to be fed for my birthday.
Okay, Cecilia, quit rubbing it in that we're both babies.
Baby boomers. No.
Hey, now, I'm not a boomer. I'm actually Gen X.
Yeah.
So are you.
Yeah. Well, I met from Vietnam, where the baby boomers from Vietnam. So
I was born in '67. How about you?
72.
Jenny was 71.
My wife is still older.
My older brother is 65. My older sister is 59. And my younger baby sister is 70.
Oh, I'm gonna go with
42.
probably 37.
I go with the
36.
universal answer of 42 because, I mean,
Yeah, just don't panic.
it's just as long as I have my towel, I'm good. Now, the one that looked
There's
like
Deb.
I'm waiting for people to show up. Hey, Deb. Hello. Hey, Bobby.
And Life with Bobby.
Glad you can make it, Bobby. We're actually discussing a little bit of hunting and stuff, a little bit of everything, actually. We were talking Fresnel lenses just a second ago because I saw a old projection TV, big screen TV that I plan on stealing the big lens out of. Then I got to figure out how to mount it. That's the big thing.
Good night, Tiny.
Yeah, she was just here on her break, so that's cool. I'm glad she made it.
Mm-hmm. Hike my wife is
Colan?
here.
I think my name
Yeah.
is Colan now.
Oh,
I hear so many variations on my name.
yeah.
Hey, Mike. Excuse me. Man, chili does that for you.
I didn't see Hike with Mike, did
I
I?
didn't see him either. Oh, Hocus Pocus is awesome, Deb. Love that show.
I didn't see it in the chat.
Jenny's biting at the bit, chomping at the bit to see the new one. Where is
Hike with Mike.
Mike, Jeff? I don't see him. Did? I didn't see him.
Neither did I.
And I can scroll back. Wait.
There it is. Yeah, that was like 8:15.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have said hi.
Yeah. I missed it.
He just said, hey, folks. Hey, Mike, I know you're here. Hi. We need to know how you're doing. Are you safe? All that jazz. Let us know.
Hey guys, just let everybody know how messed up my internet was. That little 11-second video I put out yesterday, apologizing for not going live, took 41 minutes to download.
I'm glad you sent me a message on Instagram. Otherwise, I would not have known.
Oh yeah, I tried 3 times resetting the internet, resetting the
It wasn't your internet.
computer.
It was your
Nope.
line.
It was the incoming internet line. Yes.
Hopefully, they got a better quality line that was not more waterproof.
Yeah.
Be
I
well,
know. Yeah.
Jeff. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. When they cut the line off the edge of the house, water came out of it.
Now, here's
That's
the
how
question.
messed up it was.
Get into it is what is the question.
Dry rot? I don't know.
Well, you're good to go for at least 3 years.
Yeah. Well, like I said, next time what I'll probably do is I'll probably run a conduit out there and just run it underground. Get it out of the sun.
Possibly. Well,
I would
Jeff will be
love to
back
run.
later after he gets done
Yeah.
talking to Jamie. He talks to Jamie on a regular basis, especially Thursdays.
Yeah.
So he's good to go for a while.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice?
I'm glad
Oh,
his
and the
wife
router got moved by the back door.
is that.
So I might be able to go live in the backyard now
That's
since the
cool.
router's right there.
Molly says you don't sound like Max Headroom anymore.
Yes. I mean,
But
it was
nonetheless,
just steadily getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
too bad you can't teach Cable how to swim. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna be. Ours is in our bedroom where we have our router and everything.
Yeah.
But I can set up my computer on the back. Well, Jenny's computer technically on the back deck.
Yeah.
And it's like less than 20 feet from the router,
Yeah.
even though it's outside. So then I have to use my phone, which, by the way, is way out there. I'm not sure if you've seen my Sunny videos.
Yes. Yes, I have. I popped in.
I have my phone still on the Wi-Fi, way out there, watching the target. So
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself for being able to do the 2-screen thing for that. So I can, shoot one side and see the arrow hit the other side. So
Yeah.
that's my big moment right there. I don't have a proper camera for that. That's where I have to use my phone.
Yeah. Well, same here. I'm gonna get another a booster, so I can put it outside and I can boost the signal further. Maybe try and boost it to the creek. I don't know if it's gonna make it through all the trees.
You never know.
There's a lot of trees in the
Run
way.
a booster up a tree.
No, it's getting through the trees.
No, boost it up over the top, up to the top of a tree. That way you get distance.
No, the forest is just that thick.
Oh, well, I've never seen pictures, so if I don't see pictures, it didn't happen.
I got 2 videos.
I haven't seen them yet.
Okay. Oh, by the way, and that was taking in wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's without all the leaves.
We're just kind of razzing each other. We're good. Now, let me see here. I was going to say something and I freaking forgot it. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But like we said, we were discussing a little bit of survival kits for those people in the hurricanes. Hunting. I like to know if you guys do hunt, what are your seasons and all that other stuff.
What you like to hunt and what seasons are they? The dates.
Okay. I will say this.
So we can compare them from state to state.
Hunting things in your grocery aisle counts. Because there was stuff that we were hunting down, especially if those are in hurricane areas.
Oh yeah,
you can't find certain things.
No,
I mean, remember when toilet paper was like rare?
Yeah, I thought that would be the hunter gatherer, and that would be the gathering section.
Still counts. I don't care. But with us, actually, I'm gonna go get it. I have to show you this because this is something that Jenny and I like a lot.
Yeah, because we know Ajax loves to go after squirrels.
Okay. This may not seem like much to you guys, especially for those people in the South who like making things from scratch. I can't do that.
It's practice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I understand this, but this particular brand, that brand right there,
yeah,
for the longest time was out of stock at Walmart.
Really?
This is a 1.5 pound bag, and this is my wife's and my favorite gravy mix. We throw in some sausage into this, get some biscuits going, or even just if you want to do toast, do SOS, whatever. This is the pepper gravy mix you should try.
And you mean SOR?
SOS.
SOR.
Remember, I'm military.
Yeah.
It's SOS.
I know what SOS is. Yeah, I grew up eating that. when I was adult, I kind of changed the recipe a little bit.
But look at that. It's been 1886.
Hmm.
But a little toast in this and some sausage gravy. No. Nummy.
But this way, Colin, I civilianized it.
I understand that, but I'm not civilian.
Yeah.
See? Bobby calls it that too.
Well, yeah, I called it like that when I was a kid too, because that's what it was.
Yeah, but I was allowed to say SOS. I wasn't allowed to say the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we call it sauce on rice on our household.
I don't do rice.
No.
No. Here's the reason why I don't do rice, because we were really poor growing up.
Mm-hmm.
We lived off powdered milk.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no vitamins in powdered milk, folks. We had rice on a regular.
Mm-hmm.
At breakfast, sometimes we're just rice and milk with a little bit of sugar, if we were lucky.
Yep, and a little bit of cinnamon, if you had it.
We didn't do cinnamon. we didn't get that fancy. But that kind of thing is what we had on the regular. Government cheese for grilled cheese sandwiches, which is why I got so freaking good at grilled cheese.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we grew up with biscuits and SOS and all that other stuff and hunting stuff. So we used what we had.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this. I was really poor at cooking. I didn't learn how to cook until I was 14 years old. And looking back, I can't really call it cooking because I turned on a Fry Daddy and cooked tenderloins.
Mm-hmm.
The lines were from. I'm not sure if you see what are they called. Give me a second. Schwann's.
Yeah.
They have the best tenderloins, and it's the first thing I ever cooked in my entire life because my mom was out of town. But I wasn't much of a cook. Still am not much of a cook. But as a bachelor, you learn to cook to survive.
Yeah. My first thing I learned to cook when I was about 5-6 years old, and we would put we'd crack an egg, put it in a coffee mug, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, microwave, 2 minutes.
We didn't have a microwave when I was that old.
We
didn't
had
have a
one.
TV until I was 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is pre-everything, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really young when we had our first TV, and it was black and white. Second or third hand. And there was no remote.
You were the remote.
I was the remote. Well, one of us was a remote.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Bobby. I wish, my mom was a great cook, but she was it's her kitchen, and boys don't belong in her kitchen. This is back in the day, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be fair, my dad was really good at making turkey and noodles and mashed potatoes. But that's what he specialized in. I think we need to do something for Molly. Give me a second. I'll be right. Okay, where is everybody? Bobby's been in here for multiple times. So I'm adding Bobby and Molly.
Alrighty.
And Tiny. 3 new moderators, folks. Welcome to the family.
Congratulations, you guys have been promoted.
I still need to hear more from Ronnie Braun, but I haven't talked to him much. But Bobby I've talked to on a regular, and Molly I have talked to on the regular, and Tiny is a regular.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can vouch for Molly.
Well, I can vouch for Molly too. But she's cool. Now, be warned. With great power comes great responsibility. So, got to put that word out there. You're welcome, Bobby. Now, I learned to cook by whoever's house smelled the best.
You guys have now been promoted to troll hunters.
We do have we have a few trolls. We
Every
have
once in a
them,
while, yes. Hmm.
but not as many as you want because we have people who,
Yeah, and also YouTube has also cut down on it too as well.
on the trolls.
Hmm.
Well, we still get them from time to time.
Yeah, you can't stop them all.
No, Minnesota. Ooh, tater tots. Oh, that was always a good one. Tater tot casserole was a
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah,
I remember watching Pascal, but I think my mom liked watching Julia Childs growing up.
that was the name we couldn't figure out the other day. Julia Childs.
She thought French cooking was the bomb. That's why she cooked the way she did.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with it.
Thing is, she was on TV. She was cooking and she was showing you how to make stuff.
Yes.
And that was early TV, folks.
Hmm. Oh, very early. Yes.
Sort of like when Bob Ross was doing his thing, and with his happy
Ooh.
little trees, and Sesame Street when Mr. Hooper was still alive. If anybody remembers that one,
Ooh.
what are you going ooh about?
Wife walked by.
Ah, hi Molly. My wife's right there. She's kind of surrounded by cats right now. Hey, cat. No, hun. Hun.
Oh, she's down here.
Yep. She's at your feet. Now, I'm not going to go on all the old school stuff as a kid. I did hear some rumors about something. I want to double check it first.
Ooh, it's already cooled off tonight. Big time. It's already 64 degrees here.
It's 56 here.
Yeah.
Okay. They're bringing back Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Yes. That's been in the works now for about 2 years.
And I can't wait.
I still don't know who the host is.
I do not know.
As far as I know, they have not released who the host is yet. I'm
No.
hoping for Jeff Foxworthy.
You're going for Jeff?
Yeah.
Mm,
You know
maybe not.
that Mossy Oak Gamekeepers? He's a supporter of that.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, explain C4. I know C4 is something else.
That's a vertebra.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. Or excuse me, 4C. I read it backwards. I am sorry. That's my fault. I saw it backwards. I don't know why. Probably because there's a smudge on my screen right there where it was.
Yeah, just like Cecilia says, hello, Jenny.
Hello, Cecilia.
Get a wave, hon. Jenny loves making comments from the peanut gallery. Okay. Ooh. I'm looking at their actual home site for Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
There with a new.
There's Cliff. How you doing there, Cliff? Get the yard taken care of? Oh, he's here, but not here. I'm still taking care of some of the station. Oh, okay.
I put the link down there just in case.
Yeah, I'm finally out of microwave season. Yeah, that's a funny story. I'll tell you all about it.
I'm still looking to see the host.
Oh, 4 Celsius. Not a vertebrae, 4 Celsius.
And it's not explosives either.
No. That's
So
C4.
you were
I read
wrong.
it backwards.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I read it backwards.
I'm dyslexic anyway, so.
Well, I didn't see the little dot behind it.
Well, she couldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, for some odd reason, you can't type in the degrees or Fahrenheit. Well, you can type in the F.
You can. There is a way.
Oh, I haven't found it yet.
I'm just not sure. Oh, yeah. I could change my settings here.
I don't dare change my settings because I don't know if I'll be able to get them back.
I'm at 13 Celsius right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a simple formula.
I don't know about the formula.
Well, it gets you within the ballpark. What was it? It was
tell once I'm up on the panel. Okay.
yeah.
Well, there's the link. If anybody wants to pop up, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
We were discussing a little bit of everything. We were discussing hunting seasons, if you do hunt, which we do include hunting for items in the food stores, things in thrift shops, and garage sales, yard sales, and secondhand stores. Because some of my best finds for all those things come from those places.
Is Life with Bobby in the same place where I'm at?
I don't know. Why don't you ask?
So he's got the same temperature. That's what I was asking.
Well, temperature. Oh, wait a minute. I'm 9 degrees colder.
Yeah.
LT. What the heck is LT in that? I'm reading Cecilia's thing
Yeah.
about 4 Celsius, but I'm trying to remember what LT stands for. Minnesota. She is a central, isn't she? Is that Eastern? Oh, I mean, Mountain.
Who? Life with Bobby?
Yeah, is it Minnesota?
Oh, okay.
Is that Central? Hey, Deb. Will never be as funny as Marlon. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I remember that one. I'm still trying to find out who the host is.
Yeah, so far it's been quiet on that.
Well, the thing is, they got Peter Gross on there right now with the questions and answers right now.
Yeah.
On the main site. But that's all I know. And all it shows is a video.
Mm-hmm.
Inspired by Warrior Kingdom by Titan. I have no idea. No clue. It's going a little timeline thing.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Gross is the host.
Oh, he is going to be the host. Okay.
Yep. And he sponsors a new digital series on the Dodo with Peter Gross as the host. The series, Saving the Wild, features the animals and inspires viewers to reduce their own carbon footprint.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
The answer has been found.
Yep. Like I said, I was looking for it. I knew it had something to do with it, but I didn't know he was going to host it too.
Yeah, he's a co-host, actually.
He's a co-host.
He was a co-host for the longest time.
Oh, okay.
He was the Jim of his channel back in the day.
Yeah.
Twin Cities. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Alrighty.
Okay, Deb's in my area, so she's just on the west side, I believe. But yeah. As you notice, Deb is green compared to everybody else.
Yes.
Because she's a membership of my channel thing. Paid I think there's like $1 or something thing if you want to do that. You don't have to, but you can. But we were also discussing Hurricane Ian and what you do prepare for hurricanes. We also could use the same kind of thing to flip for tornadoes, derechos, and
monsoons.
Tsunamis are a whole different thing, and I'd rather not get into that because that's out of my. Literally, I'm locked landmassed here. I have no way of getting a tsunami where I'm at. So, unless it was Johnny Tsunami, which is a whole different TV show.
Marty Stalford is still on, believe it or not.
What is?
Marty Stalford.
What's that?
Wild America.
Oh. Wasn't he one of the brothers?
Yes.
The youngest one, right?
I don't know which one it is, but I know him and one other brother actually make the show.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, I know there's 3 brothers.
I saw a movie about them, which is really cool, especially the thing about the bears. That's freaking hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
I got Fiesta ware saucers from the thrift store. Take little things like that. That's fine. Clearing sections at stores, good choice.
Mhm.
Because we actually, where'd you find the tiki torches at, Hunt? Oh, at the on the curbside when we were at picking up. We picked up the archery target.
Yeah.
Jenny found some tiki torches. So the kind that use
Brand new.
brand new, still have the packaging on it and everything. So we pick up stuff like that all the time. We just need to get fuel. Now, if anybody knows some good
Walmart.
alternative fuel to the tiki torch fuel, like besides citronella or alcohol, what would you use?
An oil.
What kind? I don't want to use any vegetable oil or anything that could be used for something else, you know?
Yeah.
That would be a waste.
Because I do know they make an oil for those lamps.
Yeah, it's more like a citronella style
Yeah. That's
lamp
one of
oil.
them.
I've used pure lamp oil in
Yeah.
them before, but generally when I do them out, I use the pure for indoor stuff,
Mhm.
citronella for outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
Because of the smell. They said, "Oh, it's supposed to be doesn't smell like anything."
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It
Oh, it does.
smells. It smells.
I found a couch on the curb. That's cool. We
Yeah.
actually find stuff like that all the time.
Yeah. I get that too for our inside. We'll get the lamp oil and in the candle section at Walmart. You get a was it the 700 milliliters for just a couple of dollars.
Okay, Walmart's got some good ones, but the better ones are at like True Value or something like that, or Ace Hardware. You know,
Don't
it's
have
the
them here.
pure. If or something similar, you're looking
Yeah.
for ultra pure lamp oil.
Yes.
It's the smokeless, odorless kind. The
Mhm.
one that you get from Walmart is not
No.
odorless or smokeless.
No.
So you need to burn the cleanest fuel possible when you do stuff like that. Because we have a lot of hurricane lamps here that we use, oil
Yeah.
lamps. We
Yeah.
collect them, and we actually found some brackets at that store that had
Mhm.
the bow drill thing. $22.50 for each one. I want to go back and get it because I don't think anybody's going to take them. They don't know what they are. Ooh, she got the meat gem.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Never did.
she got street cred. Well, she is from the Omaha area. That's why it makes sense. I bet. Did it? Was it from the crocodile?
There's Monday. There's Mandy. She finally woke up.
Okay, the invitation is being posted.
Well, and with that, I am going to do a disappearing act for a few minutes.
You have to use the facilities. Oh, I'm going to go get me another Pepsi real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay, let me go real quick, and then I'll be back. Then you can go. We need more people up here. What do you think, Scooter? Are you trying to get in the fridge? What are you doing?
You trying to get in the fridge?
Yes. No, he's right here. Ninja. I'm Bach. Ooh, not good, Mandy. If you want to come up, the link's right there. Yeah, the Vulture Pure is the best kind that I have found. Give me a second here. Okay, it's ultra pure horticultural thing. You can get it in regular small jugs. You can actually get it in a 2.5 gallon jug from domyown.com. Yeah, I know. What a name. But and that runs about 88.40 for a 2.5 gallon jug. but you can get it in other forms, a little smaller, about $9.99 at Walmart, or you see here. I get mine from Ace Hardware for about $10. So that's for a 32-ounce jug, which is really, really good. You can probably try them cheaper with some different types of things, but yeah, that's what I usually go with. I haven't been to that particular Cabela's in a while. Over in at the Bass Pro Shop, Deb. I was there once years ago, when Jenny still lived in Omaha. I think I got some free fishing lures at that one. I think never did use them, but got them. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. I actually have. I have a bunch of this. In case anybody's interested, this is paraffin. I have a small blocks like this, and I also have the big giant blocks. And we also have some candle molds, at least one candle mold. I just need to get some wicks. Then I can start making my own candles. But we have so many hurricane oil lamps. Some really good ones, some ones that are a little iffy, but we generally have quite a few of those. We're planning on I want to get those brackets from that one place. Where would you want to put them? We could put one over here, hon, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And another one somewhere in here, maybe. Not here, next to the curtains, obviously. Maybe over there, over the light.
Or over on this wall behind you. On that wall.
Well, the thing is, when we put a curtain here, finally.
Oh, it would be far enough away from the curtain.
Okay.
Man, what are you doing?
I have no freaking clue.
Around.
Send me. Which what are you talking about? Which one are you talking about, Cecilia? What's he doing? You can see. Just look over to your right. Is he behind you? Are you talking about the paraffin?
Yeah. I already tried getting my own first. I don't know why.
Hey, Mandy.
Morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Have you had to deal with anything like hurricane related where you live?
I used to deal with cyclones when I lived up north with my dad.
Okay,
So kind of the same.
Yep. Now, did you have any kits or something ready for in case something happened for when the power went out or anything like that when you were there?
We stocked up on water, tin food, petrol, and we had a generator. And basically, put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye if your house goes.
Well, I can do everything except that last part because I believe on living through everything.
Well, so do I, but it's the Purable way. You know, they have their cyclone parties. Make sure you've got your water and everything else ready, and hunker down. If your house goes, your house goes.
Right.
Simple as that.
Tornadoes are common here, so
yeah, I'll be hiding in the basement.
Actually, we can
house.
actually go to our basement. We actually have a basement we can go to, which is really we're happy about that.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi. Now, I've already said to JV, as soon as I hear that warning, I don't care how far away it is, I am running to the basement. I'm going to have my little hidey hole set up.
That's what root cellars are for. Root cellars are a godsend.
Oh yeah, especially if they got an old cast iron bathtub and a mattress right next to it.
Well, if you're actually in a good root cellar, you're down far enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
But that's the precursor to the survival shelters, folks.
Yeah, well, we did have shelters that we could go to, but being where we lived and the locals, you didn't want to. No offense to the locals, but it's not a place you go.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm going to put a link in the chat for Lehman's.
Yes.
Lehman's is a very, 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 very cool place.
That part of
Anything?
the.
What was that?
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking Lehman Brothers.
This is Lehman's catalog.
Yeah.
A lot of Amish and Mennonite get their stuff from there. I mean, you could even get a propane-powered refrigerator.
Nice. Good to see your internet's up and
non-powered
running properly,
refrigerator.
Jason.
Say again.
So it's good to see your internet is up and running again, Jason.
Oh yes. Oh
They
geez, it was
found the
awful
problem.
yesterday. Yep. They had to replace the line going from the pole to the house.
Oh.
Tell them why.
Because it had dry rotted and the cable got full of water.
Lovely.
Yes.
He tried to send a sonogram. Didn't work.
Yeah. Tried pinging, but it didn't work.
Yeah, Bobby, I find a lot of our oil lamps and hurricane lamps from the thrift stores. I get them from Goodwill. I found them at Salvation Army, other secondhand stores. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah, we just grabbed the ones from Walmart when we first moved here.
Go find out.
No, you go find out. Hi, Jenny.
Hello. There she is.
Hello.
Hello.
She's knitting, crocheting. Sorry,
What are you
She's
crocheting?
Baby blanket.
a baby blanket for a friend of her coworker's
Excuse me.
daughter had a boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's
cool.
And
so
her other daughter just found out she's pregnant with a girl.
she's gonna have to make a big one.
Nice.
Big one.
And just because it's Mandy, maybe you can do another pink one.
Yeah, and I got a hot pink one just for you.
Oh, that's sexy.
But if anybody's interested in looking at the lamps, please check out Lehman's. They have the link I actually told you was I sent you was the one about lamps, flashlights, gas lights. What?
Cornfed. Sorry, you keep talking. I'm talking to Cornfed.
Hey, Rob.
Honey,
I'm being freaky.
Oh, Mandy.
Cornfed.
This
Oh,
is
that is sexy.
and make sure it says hot pink where you can see what color it
sure
says.
it's hot pink.
Hi, Cornfed.
You can see that from a mile away.
Oh, yeah. You can see me from a mile away anyway, but you know.
It'll match your hair.
Look, it's got a free crochet pattern on the back of the label. Know that
Ooh.
one?
Yes,
Okay.
they all have.
I didn't know that. It doesn't say what shade it is. It just said a number.
Hot pink.
It's
It says
sexy pink.
4271.
It'll match your hair.
Okay.
Exactly.
There you go.
Although at the moment it's looking rather dull, but yeah.
You're gonna get a beanie,
Scarf out of it.
cover up that
I'm
pink hair.
doing well, Rob. I hope you are doing well because I heard you. Last thing I heard from you is that you were at the hospital. You didn't specify any information. Are you okay? Is your family okay? Let me know. Curious minds want to know.
Hi, dog.
Oh, I'm telling you, didn't miss much of the outdoor expo.
Oh yeah, the outdoor expo, folks. It sucked.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Okay, you need to get over there now.
What?
One of the other guys I know was in the hospital, but the same time Cornfed was.
His name's Rob McCain.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cornfed.
I only know this guy as Mr. Pellet.
Hello,
No.
Mr. Pellet.
Yeah.
I apologize. I just did something stupid.
Did you bite your tongue?
No.
Lip?
No.
Now it's something
Cheek?
I said somebody's name out loud.
Rob.
I'm sorry.
Rob.
I just called him. I said his last name. I wasn't supposed to.
You're
I wasn't paying
fired.
attention.
No, neither was I. So you're all good.
Well, they have table lamps, wall lamps, hanging lamps, and oil lamps. Olive oil lamps at this site. I've been to Offutt. Yeah, that's true, Deb. If you find any archery gear, let me know. I'm always on the hunt for traditional archery gear.
And you won't find that stuff here at the Goodwill.
I've found bows before.
Yeah, we usually don't go to our the Goodwill here. We'll go to a veterans supported secondhand store.
Dave. You know what Dave is?
No.
Disabled American Veterans Store.
Okay. Yes.
A
Yeah.
DAV. You can't. The thing is, people, if you say it wrong, people think it's the DMV, and it's a whole different ballgame. It's a Dave. And I've actually found some really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, my wife just got a wheelchair for $30.
I picked up for like $20. You ever seen those water jugs that were like in woven baskets, but it's got a glass jar type situation inside?
Oh yeah, those are nice.
I found a plastic. The outside weave was plastic, but the glass part is still intact. If I need to find someone who can redo a natural weaving for that, because my bottom part that the glass sits on broke out, and I need to replace it. And I want to put it with a whole natural material, like a jute rope or whatever, to make it look really cool, and it's still usable. So, yes, they are, Bobby. They are reasonably priced for what they are, minus anything you can get from Goodwill, secondhand stores, what have you. But the thing is, I like the ones that can be used on the wall or on a table. Getting ones with reflectors are even better. The brackets are about what I'm talking about. You see in here the Victorian oil lamp brackets. I know where there's 2 of them right now, which I planned on picking up when I get a chance to. It's going to cost me about $50, but that's okay. By the way, Jason.
Yes.
They had a ton of fishing gear, fly fishing gear, vintage.
Ooh.
Yeah. Give me a second. Where's my phone? Where's my freaking phone? They had a 9-foot or 10-foot fly rod with reel, $45.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
There's Cliff.
Evening, folks. Give me a second to mute my YouTube side so I can hear y'all.
I was getting ready to do the song from Secret Agent Man.
Cliffy!
And
How you doing, Cliffy?
Oh, okay. Give me a second here.
I gotta adjust my volume here. What the heck is going on?
Give me a second. This is that bow drill set, the Boy Scout bow drill set I was telling you about. Give me a second here. Okay. Here's what the box looks like. Give me a second.
Ooh.
Yep. But here's the thing. I showed Cliff this before. This is a antique vintage display for the. Who's got the echo going?
That probably me. I'm trying to work on figuring out why my sound sucks butt right now.
And they wanted only $75 for that entire display.
You're sounding fine, Cliff.
No, it's my audio coming through is
super
quiet.
I was
Cliff.
if I could find if I had the money to buy the thing, I want the kits for just making different, survival kits. What do you guys think?
That'd be cool to do with bamboo.
I think the corks are possibly bamboo.
No, the frames.
I don't know. I can't tell
No,
you
they're probably plastic.
Does anybody know about how old Surecax that is?
No, I do not.
I can give you an idea what the year
70s
is.
or 80s, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I don't know. But this place wasn't very big. They also had a ton of railroad, the ones with electric railroad cars and stuff like that. Whole kinds of stuff. They had Boy Scout stuff. They had furniture. They had uniforms. They had a lot of stuff. Boy Scout stuff works really well. Ian's got some really good Boy Scout stuff.
I used to.
Well, you've seen Ian's stove,
Oh yeah.
1918 stove, and no one's been able to get a hold of one apparently. But I'm sure that Bearded Eagle would get a kick out of seeing it. Model trains. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, the dishwasher is ready.
I didn't turn it on.
I accidentally turned it on.
It's possible. Well, let it go. We can't really do much until yeah. But okay. Oh, check this out. It worked. Come on. There it goes. Antique fishing lures.
Mm.
Now, I don't know how to use lures, so I probably will avoid them. If I can't catch it with a worm, I can't catch it at all.
That's not hard.
People keep on telling me that, but every time I try, nothing works for me. Then I try a worm. That works for me.
Just do what works for you. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, whatever
You
works.
do you.
Says the woman who's going to have a whole complete tackle box in pink when she gets to Omaha. South Dakota, sorry.
Well, my wife has a pink fishing bag.
Can you show it? Because I'm sure she would be interested in seeing it.
No, I have to go and get it out of the top shelf out of the shop.
Oh.
Amanda would steal it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can get them at Bass Pro Shop.
Through the screen and grab it.
Yeah, they have them at the Bass Pro Shop.
You can get them at Walmart.
Cliff, do you? We were talking about different things that's going on. I saw on the curb of one of the houses near here where they got damaged in the derecho way back when, and they have a big projection TV. They're getting ready to set out on the curb.
Ooh.
You know what's in that TV, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of expensive, heavy materials.
I'm talking about the lens. I want the lens where we can make a big, giant cooker.
Giant solar oven.
A solar oven or something. Mini marshmallows? I never thought about mini marshmallows as a bait.
Yeah.
Okay. Cliff, do you do much fishing?
Haven't had any. I have not in like the last 2 years since like the last time I went fishing was like 2019.
Oh wow.
It's been a while. And all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
it's been a long while because of the thing that happened, and a lot of places were closed. So the local place that I usually went to fish, they had that closed for the most part.
Really? Even though it was outdoors. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're in a blue state.
Okay, Molly, that's understandable. But now you your husband is now on an outdoor style channel. You guys can get out and go do some fishing more. Oh, I will show you this one, Cliff.
That is one fat turkey.
This is my fishing and hunting license.
Nah, he's strutting. Trust me. There's not a whole lot there
And
for a wild turkey.
It's got the when my thing is, and you got the little thing
3
here.
years for fishing.
Scan if they want to. This is a lot more waterproof than your regular paper fishing license.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm telling you, the last time we talked about this, I hate the fact that they changed from those wax paper fishing licenses to the stupid paper printout ones. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? The minute it gets wet, it's done.
Mine, I sweated. It was done. That's why I went to that one. And the thing is, they are collector types. So when they get every year, they come up with a new one. So when that one expires in about 2 years, I'll get another one, and that kind of thing.
I wish my
Shadow
state
box.
issued those ones, but we got the paper
Same
ones.
here.
It's trash.
Yeah. Well, ours has our stickers on them for our tags.
I don't need a sticker. That's what the little barcode thingy.
No. When you tag your animal, you peel it off and you put it on there.
Oh, I don't have that
Yeah.
setup. That's a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah,
is just
marking tags.
this is just the
Yeah.
regular stuff. That if I want to, I'll get my regular tags when I go either turkey or deer hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually garlic spray. For some reason, fish go nuts over garlic spray, and I don't know why.
Really? You're putting pre-garlic on them before you cook them.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I've seen people use a laminator on their licenses as well. Like I said, mine went washed out, and I just I'm getting tired of that. So
Yeah.
I needed a new one anyway. I just went online.
Yeah.
It's also acts as my hunter safety card too.
I
So-
still have somewhere. I have a little placard that's
Right.
like a vinyl, and you pin it to your vest or whatever. Because in Arizona you have to have it. Excuse me, California you had to have it displayed. In Arizona you used to have it displayed.
Well, we don't have to have it displayed here. They just,
Yeah.
but they can come up and ask you anytime,
Oh yeah,
and you got to procure it and everything.
yeah.
That's
It was
my
like a
license
little
card.
good Ziploc. It's sealed pretty well.
Oh no! Here's the kicker, which is really freaking cool. There is a Go Outdoors Iowa app you
Mhm.
can put on your phone, and I click on it. I click on this little icon right there,
Yeah,
and all the information on that card pops up on my phone,
yeah.
and it's completely legal and everything else.
Oh, I still prefer to have a hard copy. I'm not sold on digital copies.
No, that's why I got the card,
Yeah, I'm not sold on digital copies.
and also the card is thinner because usually when you get your license, it's like this freaking long, and you have to fold it up and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
And it gets in the way and all that other crap. So I got the hard card, as it's called. So here, like I'm saying, it's the same information off my thing.
yeah. Well, they were doing the same thing with our pest control licenses. And I said, no, I want the hard copy. So I always get the hard copy. I'd print it out, and I would have it in my clipboard in my truck.
Yep.
And then I will also print out another one and have that in my wallet in case I was in a different vehicle at that time.
Well, I have one for my phone, and I have one in my wallet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be I'm going to pay for Ian's hunting license, and I'm going to get him a hard card along with that. That since he passed hunter safety and everything, that way we can go hunting. We're not getting our deer licenses or turkey tags or anything like that. Not yet. He's not ready for that. We only have one shotgun between the two of us anyway. It
Yeah.
doesn't do us any good. But we can go squirrel hunting and rabbit hunting.
Oh, yeah.
No issues. So I would like to take him go squirrel hunting. I'm going to wait till the first really good snowfall before we do rabbit hunting.
Okay, when I had my pest control license, we still had to carry 50 cents with us so we can
50
make a
cents?
phone call. Yes, for phone calls.
If it was before they had cell phones.
Yeah, and they still have not ratified that out of the law where we had to have the 50 cents in the truck. So I had to keep 2 quarters in the truck.
You know what you should do? Tape it to the windshield.
New. But no, like I said, I actually got stopped by one of the inspectors, and he goes, "You have 2 quarters in the ashtray." I says, "Yes." He goes, "That's good. You're the only one I've come across so far, so I gotta pass just right then and there." Because he saw my I had a big old giant box behind the passenger seat, had all my MSDSs in it too as well that I carried on the truck.
Yeah. Deb makes her own dough bait. Cool. Maybe we should have had her come down to the next gathering when we do archery.
See,
fishing.
told you. People like to use garlic for fishing, and I don't know why.
Yeah, when I'm going after carp and stuff like that, just because it's just for fun, catch and release, I just take a little slice of bread and I'll cut it into like 6 pieces. And I'll take one of those 6 pieces and I flatten half of it. And I'll weave the hook through it and put the hook inside the part that's unsmashed. I'll put a bobber on the other end for the weight so I can get it out there. And it floats. So when the fish comes up and grabs the bread, it takes off with it. It always sets it in the roof of the mouth.
Cool.
every time. You don't get a chance to swallow it or nothing. As soon as they see it come up there and take it and go, set your hook. And it's always in the roof of the mouth.
Hey, Mike.
And then when you get them in, you just reach down with your pair of forceps, give it a quick little turn, and off they go. You don't have to grab the fish, pull it out of the water.
Unless it's a really big fish.
No, that's one of the reasons why I learned to do that, so you
Well,
wouldn't have to pick the fish up.
Thing is,
to
if
get
you've
the
got
hook
a
out.
freaking big fish, you want to take a picture of said big fish.
Oh no, I caught them all the
Heifers
time.
Ugly as heck, man. That's a trash fish.
Hey, it's like
What
hooking
is-
onto a torpedo.
What?
Big old giant white emerald carp.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Man, you sneeze so much, you got it on my screen.
Hi, Bruno. How you doing?
All right.
No, how you doing, Mike? That's Big Mike is Bruno,
Mhm.
just to let you guys know. He's my friend.
Hey, I call it how I see it. So
Same.
I've eaten carp. It does not taste good.
I've
That's
had
what I'm
carp
telling you.
good, and I've had carp bad.
Carp
My
is a
dad
trash
showed me
fish. It's
how to-
like catfish.
My dad showed me how to cook a carp without any pots or pans.
Yeah, you got to remove the bloodline or the mud line, as a lot of people like to call
Nope. He coated the dang thing in clay and threw it in a fire.
it. No, that's what I'm saying. Most people do.
Well, the thing is, method he said, when you peel when it's cooked, and you peel the clay off, it takes all that stuff with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll pull the skin, the scales, and everything right off.
Mhm.
Yep. I never saw anything like it before, but Dad said it worked.
So, anyways, now that I'm here, let's hear Jason's story as to why he's now finally out of microwave season.
Okay. What had happened was we had the internet installed almost about 3 years ago. They used an inferior coaxial cable coming from the pole to the house. It had, I guess, dry rotted just enough where it flooded the cable full of water. So when my wife said that she watched him cut the cable off the house, and water came out of it.
How?
He's
I
Aquaman.
mean, those
That's why.
coax cables, they're not very big.
No, but water came out of it.
Now
They
he has a
they
whole
must
new
not have
cable,
sealed
and
it
he's good to
properly
go.
at the connector
Yeah.
end.
Yep. So we got all new wire coming to the house. We put the router in a new location in the house. So the router is going to be right next to the back window. So I can probably get service on my backyard now.
Now all you got to do is have your girls test the microwave to see if it has any effect on it.
Yeah, because it's going to be on a different power line.
Well, no, but I'm saying turn the microwave on in your house, see if it affects it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll find out when it happens.
Okay, Cliff, question. Monsoon season in Albuquerque. It happens.
Yes, it does happen.
What do you do to prepare for that in case of flooding?
Nothing. Don't need to.
So water can't get into your house.
Oh, it could, but it's going to have to rain for like 4 days straight.
Okay.
And it's going to have to rain a lot.
No, in Phoenix, all we need is 3 inches in an hour, and which it does every once
Won't
in a
even
while.
make it in my house that way.
Yeah.
In Mesa, it did that for a half an hour straight. The water went from no water to up to the bottom of the doors of my truck.
Well,
And that's saying something.
my door frame, I have a step in front of all my doors. Each one of my steps is about 1.5 inches, and then I have about a 2-inch door frame that's actually above that. So if we were to take all of our patio stuff around our doorway entries, if we were to take all of that out, I'd probably have 3 or 4 inches of just straight drop before you hit dirt. So like I said, it would have to rain for 3 days solid, 24 hours a day, before we even get that much water. Plus, most of
Okay.
the water it'll drain out into the street. I've got 2 storm drains not too far. I got a storm drain down the street. We got a storm drain up the street.
Well, what we started out talking about the hurricane down in Florida in the southeast, United States. Worrying about Hike with Mike, South Florida, Trav and Mav, and Blake even. I don't know who other people who live in Florida. But that's the ones I know.
Blake's in
of.
southern Georgia or in Georgia right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's in that general vicinity.
Yeah, they'll still be affected up there in the like couple states around that.
Yeah, so I was just wondering what people do for hurricane season for their getting ready for it. I mean, what besides a normal bob or go bag or whatever, what do they use to prepare for it? One of the things I just was discussing earlier was a dual fuel camp stove. Use the white gas from propane Coleman fuel as well as gasoline as a backup. So that's something you can do. What would you use, Cliff? Do you have a dual fuel stove or anything like that?
I used to before somebody stole my
Right.
my
Right. You haven't replaced it
my
yet.
other stove out of my truck. But I've got white gas and I have a fireplace. So
Okay. That's
even if
something.
the power went out, I'd still have a way to cook food.
How much wood do you have access? Oh, I saw your wood pile. That's a stupid question.
That wood pile goes from the end of my house all the way to the other end of my house. It was like 30 or 40 feet. I stacked like 4 feet high. And then I still have wood out by the other fence near the alleyway. And that's about 16 feet by 4 feet high. Plus, I got a whole trailer full of wood out there from when me and my dad cut down the stupid other tree.
Apparently, water in the coax cubble is not uncommon,
Yeah.
according to Deb. Now,
Yeah, you think they'd put a thicker rubber coating on those stupid lines since they're pretty much being baked by the sun.
or about a flange near the where they're connected, where the water can't get in that way either. Some kind of gasket.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, he's showing us something. What's that?
This is one of our parks that I worked at.
Right.
You see the 2 blue square things in the water?
They look white from here, but that's just me because of the reflection.
They're blue.
Yeah. Those are the tops of the picnic tables on the ledge.
So that's almost 3 feet of water.
Is the black
Okay.
thing a grill?
No, yes.
I'm assuming
Okay.
it was a picnic
Now,
table.
this is the shelf before the park was even deeper.
Wow.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Picnic tables going fishing.
And
See you later.
We had so much water on that day, it was coming out of the park.
oh snap!
Caring is caring. You know that.
Yeah. But that's a water retention park. We
We
had
actually
5
weren't
inches
retaining
of
much water.
rain in 4 hours.
When I was just after I joined the army and everything, before I headed out, we actually had to go help my hometown during the floods back in what was it?
Yeah.
93 or something like that.
Okay.
It rained so much because they shut the sump pumps, the power off to the town, and all the sump
Yeah.
pumps stopped working. The town flooded, and people were kayaking down the street.
Well, this is one of the parks that I would fish. This is the Arizona State Research Park. There is a concrete dock right there. And those bollards there are 3.5 feet tall.
And then they're about 1.5 feet out of the water.
No, they look like they're about 6 inches out of the water.
Yes.
Could you imagine still standing on that thing and looking like not realizing
Yeah.
how deep it is?
Like I said, I'm about 6'2", and those came up to about my hip. That's about how tall those things are.
Would you fish there still?
Oh, I was fishing there that day.
You went out on the dock?
No, I just fished from shore.
I want to fish off the dock. Okay,
Yeah,
camp stove, candles, flashlights, stock up on batteries. Okay, lighters, matches, and ferro rods. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I stocked up on batteries like a week ago.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too, Deb. But 93, 94 was really bad that year too.
Yeah, but no, because of where I live, I basically live at the bottom of the equivalent of like a cereal bowl. We literally live in a giant basin.
So it
But
could flood,
It,
technically.
it could technically flood. I've never seen it flood in the entirety of my life that I've lived down here. I've never seen it flood once.
But it could happen.
It could happen, but because of the location that we live in, the city long time ago put flood control in.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a flood control park that basically pumps any flood water into the Rio Grande,
Mm-hmm.
which from that park, Rio Grande actually ain't that far. But there's also, we have retention ditches. There's like 2 or 3 retention ditches. You have the retention water park, which, like I said, if that thing floods, it just pumps all the water back out into the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
And then you have the Rio Grande, and then on the other side of that, you got a couple of retention ditches as well.
Yeah, like I said, all the parks where I used to work, every park was a water retention for flooding.
Okay, have you ever seen those water bag barriers that they use for keeping flooding away? It's filled with water.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I remember seeing pictures of this farmhouse completely surrounded by water with a big barrier bag of water to keep the water out.
Yeah.
But the house is dry, but everything else isn't.
What's really funny is I know exactly what his neighbors, like his fellow farming neighbors, thought he was crazy because he spent like $10,000 on those bags, and then just filled them all the way around his house. Just one giant bag around his house.
It saved his house.
Oh yeah, I'd rather spend the $10,000 to buy a giant plastic tube, fill that with water. Because once you fill that thing with water, it ain't going.
It's not moving.
That whole thing probably weighed like 100 tons.
Yeah, like I said, a good example is the old Tempe Town Lake.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, look up the Tempe Town Lake, and they used to have the Goodyear bladders.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, Deb. We actually have, like I said, I have the paraffin wax as well as
where is that
for making candles.
Where is that?
But we also have. Give me a second here. We picked these up from Goodwill and secondhand stores and thrift shops. These monstrosities.
Hold on.
That's a 3-wick candle, folks.
I have never liked the way most of those store-bought 3-wick candle holders burn, because the wicks that they put on there are too small.
Oh yeah,
they're way too small. They put off hardly any light, and then they burn unevenly.
They're like this tall right now. This one's never been used. But we have our the lamps that we have, our oil lamps. We have tons of those.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, Colin, what I like to use to make candles out of is these things.
You know what I like making candles out of? Toilet paper rolls.
Those work too.
Because it's really good, because you could get them suspended with a toothpick or whatever, the wick, and when you're done, peel it, and you got wax penetrated paper for fire starting.
Oh yeah.
So you get a twofold effect with that one.
Yeah, I like using this one.
Good, fine, Deb.
I made the first one I made out of that. I wish I would have known that wax, when it cools, it kind of shrinks. So it had this big old divot in it, but I had like 1.5 inches of wick still left. I wish I would have had some more candle wax at the time to fill it. I would have filled that all the way to the top.
That's what people need to think of when you get stuff for making candles. You can buy the wicks either by the strand, or you get the big honkin' roll and cut them to length.
Yep.
Go with the roll, folks. It'll last you longer.
Do not buy the Hobby Lobby pre-waxed candlesticks, the candle wick sticks. Usually get like a 5-pack of them for like a couple of bucks. They're usually about 6 or 8 inches. Do not buy those. Those are absolute trash.
Get the roll. They do sell the roll.
I have. Let me see if I can find it. I stepped on something. I'm probably not even going to be able to find it because I got so much junk in this drawer. Wrench. Those things. They're probably in here somewhere.
Okay. Amazon has them by the roll. The big. Ooh, where did he go?
Shocking! I actually found this stupid thing.
What did you find?
So let me see if I can peel the sticker off so I can actually show you guys what this actually is, because they put the price label right dead square over the.
I'll be right back. I need to use the facilities.
He's got to go see a man about a horse.
Yep. You can talk to Jenny.
Huh, I can't find it. I actually
Yeah,
have.
Jenny gets to talk to me.
I actually have that little piece of Tippy Town Lake Dam, the one that ripped.
Wait,
I
what
just-
now?
Well, when the Tippy Town Lake, when one of the dams burst, it was actually filled full of water, and it ruptured because the high temperatures overheated the water, and it expanded, and it literally tore the dam. And there was so much energy in that release, it blinded the camera. And I actually have a small little, it'd be a little piece of it somewhere around here. I just can't find it.
So the water got hot, expanded, and somehow
The dam was actually a water-filled balloon. It was about an inch thick.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically turned to steam, filled up, and then exploded.
Yo, it ripped it good. There's actually a video on it somewhere on YouTube. You going to bed? Okay. Youngest one.
All right, so basically this is what I'm talking about. If you can find this at your Hobby Lobby or anywhere, a craft store, this is what I recommend. It's a lamplight candle wick, 1/8 length. It's about 8 inches, but you can see how thick that is. These are the good candle wicks. This is the stuff that I wanted the first time when I was making my candles out of the old frosting containers.
Right. Okay, show me again.
Colin, this is what I was trying to show you.
Those pipe cleaners?
No, candle wick.
Huh. How much were those?
$1.99 for 8 inches.
Huh. On Amazon, I'll show you guys the link real quick. They have some.
Left that.
I don't know if this is going to work because the stupid link's way big. Click on one of them; it might work. I don't know. It's an Eric X Light 100% organic hemp wick, 200-foot spool, coated with beeswax standard size, 1.0 millimeters.
Actually, sorry, just looking at this now. This is actually a lamp oil for. This is like the replacement wicks. If you have the. I almost fell over the inserts for these things.
Oh,
if you have the little glass inserts, that's what
different.
those are. That wick is for these.
Yeah, like an olive oil lamp.
Yeah, but it's just a replacement because you see the. Of course not, because the the little wick that's in there. That's pretty much what these are. But if you can find it, what I found works the best is the 100% cotton twine,
Right.
because it's a thicker material, burns perfectly for the candles. I had, like I said, when I made one of these, I had that thing burning for about 16 hours straight, and it barely moved like a quarter of an inch.
Well, check out Lehman's. They have really good wick material stuff. Just to let you guys know. You provide, if you need something that needs to be non-powered or easy to use during a power outage, this place has probably got it.
So does Harbor Freight.
Do Harbor Freight carry wood stoves?
No, flashlights, little lanterns.
Harbor Freight carries like the ghetto, like Chinese knockoff Walmart flashlights, but shockingly,
They work.
pretty dang good.
Yeah, especially those little blue LED ones with a magnet on them, and you can pull the hook out and hang it.
Oh, these ones!
I must have like 20 of them.
I got like 4 or 5 of these things. I have this
Yep,
one. I
that's
actually
them.
got this one. It's actually a Harbor Freight, but this is one of the original ones. The get on there, Deluxe Pro.
Yeah.
Mine came with the little button magnet, the hook, and the little foot. I think I paid like $5 for this originally. But depending on the sales, when you go to Harbor Freight, you buy like $20 worth of stuff, and you can get a free flashlight if you have the coupon for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, these things, the only problem with them is they always take 3 freaking AAA batteries.
Well, I've got several flashlights and stuff like that I use. I mean, I got to replace the one that I lost from him, obviously. But it's going to cost me about $60 plus shipping, minus the discount code he says he's going to give me.
Yeah. Oh, and the batteries, get your batteries from Batteries Plus and Bulbs, and ask for the worker batteries.
What are the worker batteries?
Hold on, I'll get some.
I was going to say, just get batteries from Harbor Freight. They're cheap, and they're usually fairly good MAH.
I'm going to check up something here. Oh, interesting. If you go to Lehman's, guys, type in the word survival, and some really interesting things pop up. Cliff, what are you eating? The spaghetti?
Leftover spaghetti from yesterday. I finally decided to eat something semi-healthy, so I went with spaghetti. It's a spaghetti and sausage.
Okay.
That's why Cecilia can't yell at me for always eating junk food.
Okay, the worker batteries is a brand of batteries that are exclusive to Batteries Plus. And these things last just as long as the Duracells or the Energizers.
Yeah, they do have cheap cast iron Dutch ovens, but remember, I'm sorry, cast iron you just can't get it from anywhere.
No.
You have to find quality cast iron. It's one of the things I plan on doing. I'm going to the Watch Your Flea Market this weekend. I will try to do a small video. I'm probably not going to be able to do live, unfortunately, because I won't be able to upload it. Yeah, very well.
Okay.
But I will do stuff, things like that.
You're gonna laugh. Okay, I think the wife spent, like $45, and got 2 boxes of 24 of the AA's. Okay, these are the worker batteries.
Right.
Okay, and a 24 box of the AA's.
Okay, do you have those AAA's on hand? Because I would like to know the MAH on those things.
It's gonna be just a regular.
He never knew. He hadn't looked.
No, I gotta.
You'd be surprised.
Do I have an open one in here? No, I do not.
That's actually if they put the MAH on there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got something on my screen.
Hey guys, I'm
Pegasus
going to show you
and
something
more.
really interesting once he gets done showing off, checking out the MAH on that stuff.
Go ahead. I gotta get it open and get one of the batteries out.
Just twist the package.
I'm trying. It is that tough. There we
Okay,
go.
show that first, then I will show you what I've got.
Well, I gotta read it first.
Okay. Well, I got it here. Here we go. Check this out, Cliff. Looks like they got a live straw water bag, water filter, survival matches, some,
Looks like about a half a gallon of oil.
and a lamp that is also a cook surface, and an emergency radio.
It's actually not too bad of a little emergency kit. What do they want for price?
That's what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Where is it? Unavailable at the moment. They have another one. Give me a second. I was looking at it. A little bit bigger one. Let's see if this is.
Oh, wow, that one's $399.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
That looks like a glow stick.
That's a well bucket. That's a well
Well, no,
bucket.
Oh, okay.
You tie a rope to here and
Yeah,
dip it
and
in
then
your
drop it
water.
down
And
the hole.
there
You
you
know what?
go.
I don't see it on that one.
And then that's your filter bucket. So the top bucket's going to be your
Your filter.
water storage, and then your bottom half, there's probably going to be a filter at the bottom of the top bucket.
The
And then that'll
top
drip in
bucket's the filter. The bottom is the storage. I think. I'm looking.
Bucket water filter filters up to 24 gallons per day for safe drinking water, but it's only like a 5-gallon square bucket.
Yeah. And let's see. Backing up a little bit. Here's a one for $99.
Yeah, so that's that one. That one's $400 for the other one. Not a fan of live straw.
Neither am I. Now, I did like the water bag that they showed on the first one.
Yeah.
That one would probably be more useful, in my opinion.
Duracell is overrated and way too dang expensive.
What is?
You got it.
Duracell. I've got these ones, Jason. These are the AAAs from Harbor Freight. They are they call them the Thunderbolt Magnums.
Yes.
They're the 1.2 volts, but these are 900 milliamps for a AAA battery.
900 milliamps.
Yeah, most AAAs you're going to find are usually roughly, they max it. They're usually anywhere between 300 and 600.
No,
Yeah.
a Sawyer Mini is decent, but as Grace says, they do not handle the cold very well.
Does not say.
So if you're going to get one, and it is in the colder time of the year, keep it close to your body to keep it from the fibers from freezing up,
Or keep it in a thermal bag.
or both, because even a thermal bag can still get cold as long as the ambient temperature is cold.
Yeah. Easiest thing on your Sawyer Minis, if you're going to run them in cold weather, is to make sure they are as drained of liquid as physically possible.
I've always, with something like that, you blow them out. That's all you can do. Blow out the water. And I personally have a Kitanen hiker water filter. I just can't find.
Me and him have the same filter, just different names.
Yep. We just
Does
gotta
not say. Cliff.
I got to buy new filters, and I think I got to replace my hoses because my hoses are starting to look a little yellow. But I probably could clean them out, and they'd probably be okay, I guess.
Yeah, mine are turning a little yellow. I should probably buy new hoses, but I've never had to use that thing. All the years I've had it, I think I've only used it once, and that was just because I had it and I wanted to see how it worked.
Well, anyways,
That's unfortunate. It doesn't say how much MAH on it. So those are probably either 400s or 600s.
because I used to use Duracells in my little radio. I used to have that AM, FM with the TV channel audio and the weather radio on there. And a Duracell battery would last me 5 weeks in that. Okay, and that's working, 5 days a week. I'm listening to music for maybe about 7 to 8 hours of that day. And these things last the same amount of time. And they were half the price.
I can't do that.
So that's why I went to those.
$23 is as much as going to be for those proper replacement pieces there, Cliff.
Wait, what?
For our hoses, for our filters, $23.
Dude, technically those hoses, though they consider them surgical rubber hoses, you can just go to Home Depot.
No, it's not just the hoses; it's the accessories that goes with the hoses too. It's not just
you need the hose.
No, this one's got the
filter. Does it have the float?
It's got the float, the strainer weight, and the strainer.
With a
in
filter?
addition to the silicone hose. So it's an addition to.
Nah, all you really need is the silicone hose. That secondary float that they always throw on there, that stupid cork or like foam float, those things are junk. Honestly, you're better off just drilling a hole through a piece of cork and just chucking that on there.
Well, or you can just hold it under the water with your hand.
Yeah, or you could. I cheated. I just find a rock and I just set the rock on top. You go about 6 inches back and you just set the rock on there.
And make sure you go upstream, not downstream.
Yeah, but the pre-filter tends to want to float because of the sponge in there.
Right.
So yeah, I just do them that way. Just stick a little rock on it and keeps it down there.
I like my hiker. I'm sure you like your version as well. And the thing is,
Colan, they're pretty much the exact same thing. They're just labeled differently by the companies.
Right. But the thing is, we like our stuff. A lot of his stuff and my stuff are interchangeable, which is really cool.
Yeah. Is that like the difference between Chicago Electric and Black & Decker?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Chicago Electric until now.
Really?
Harbor Freight.
Oh.
Chicago Electric, honestly, they've been around a long time.
Lederhosen is something completely different, Bobby. He's talking about Lederhosen.
Jeff is back.
Jeff,
welcome back.
You got 8 minutes left.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
No, Jason's got 8 minutes left. Colin might actually go a little longer.
No, I've got to be at work be up at 4 a.m.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they changed my hours. But I didn't think. I mean, it was. We were like, it was a good stream. I mean, I lost track of time.
I missed most of the stream because I was still outside getting my greenhouse set for the winter.
Hey, Cliff, that 11-second video I posted saying sorry, due to internet, I cannot have a live stream. Took 41 minutes to upload.
11 seconds took you 41 minutes.
1 minute, yes.
What was your upload speed? 1 meg?
I have no idea.
He said that you could receive, but had trouble sending.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his lives on Tuesday. He started like 3 different times.
And the thing is, he was like max headroom the entire time.
I'm gonna reset, and then just never got back on.
Well, that's why I put that apology right there. It took 41 minutes for that to download.
Bobby, I mean, yeah, we as long as the whatever filter you use works for you and you're comfortable with it, use it. I mean, that's one thing we no one ever talks about. They said, "Oh, buy this, buy that, whatever." But if something works for you, use it. And take care of it, because without it, the only thing you have left to do is boil it if you can. But if you can't, the filter's there.
Oh yeah. So, I calculated yesterday that I can hold 957 gallons of water.
Wow.
In my house. Minus a couple of 5-gallon buckets, which I didn't calculate because those things only last a few years in the sun before they go brittle and fall apart. But yeah, with all of the containers that I have that don't have holes in them, 957 gallons.
You need a koi pond.
Well, here's the funny part. A lot of people don't realize this, but your swimming pool, it is chlorinated. That water
Mhm.
is technically safe to drink if you separate sections of it and let it sit for a few days to let that chlorine evaporate and do its business.
Mhm.
Those pools, even your standard like 8 foot by 3 foot or 4 foot tall portable swimming pool, there's
Yes.
like 2 or 3 thousand gallons in there.
You can
And
actually
we
take
refill
a
it every rain.
yeah. You can actually take a bucket, and you know those aerators for your fish tank. Drop it in there.
Yeah, it'll keep your water from going stale.
Oh man, I didn't realize it was that. Dang it.
Yes, exactly, Bobby. Whatever is also in the budget. If you can't afford any of the expensive stuff, don't get it.
Who
The
was that?
Sawyer Mini will work. It's budget friendly and it works, long as you use it
Somebody
properly.
turn on the
And
microwave.
Somebody turn on the microwave.
yeah, because you're all blurry.
You blurry and you actually you like froze for a
Froze.
second there.
In
So that
just a
might
few
be a
moments.
computer problem, not an internet problem.
Yeah. Oh, as you can see, it's far from better now
Now you look like you did
than what it was.
the other day. But we
Oh,
should
nice.
we could do a
Froze.
budget friendly
Nice,
water
Cecilia.
filter. Nice, Cecilia.
Nice,
What do you
Cecilia.
think, guys?
What?
Budget friendly water filters or a budget friendly emergency kit? I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, you can probably. I don't have any.
You need one.
I know. I need to get one.
Cliff, what do you think?
For like cheap.
On the cheap, yeah. Not like we got. I mean, we spent a little bit more on our filters, obviously, but you know, Sawyer Minis are not bad.
No, I mean, in all honesty, for $20, you get a bag, you get a flush hose, you get the flush plunger, you get a secondary like little 6-inch rubber hose just to stick on there. You get the filter itself, and like one connector for some random stuff. But you get the bag itself. It's usually like 24 or 30. It's like a 32-ounce bag or 24-ounce bag, something like
The
that.
original one is 16 ounces.
Yeah, I mean 16 ounces is still better than nothing.
Oh, also on those Sawyer Minis, they connect to smart water bottles. Smart
Actually,
water
the
bottles
thread size is
are the same
majority of
thread
water
size.
bottles.
So you use one of those. If you do use a smart water bottle as your water for drawing water, please mark the bottles as dirty and one is clean, because do not mix them up.
Yeah, they actually also Sawyer actually makes an adapter for the wide mouth Nalgene's and the standard Nalgene bottles that has a hose connector for it. What you do with that is you run it off of about 3 or 4 inches of hose, and then you connect your Sawyer to it, and then you run your hose up like another couple of inches so you can have something to drink. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your standard 32-ounce water bottle or 64-ounce in
Like I
Colan
got.
base with your hose all the way to the bottom, and you just drink. Well, actually, to be honest, keep it about an inch off the bottom, because all your sediment from dirty water is going to go down there anyway, and you do not want to suck that into your filter.
No, use
And
as
then
clean.
you can
That's
just
why
drink straight out of your
cooling
bottle.
water is
dirty
more
water.
preferable than stationary water.
Hey, wild man, how's it going? For the next 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes to go.
Wild man,
haven't
how you
seen him
doing?
in a couple weeks. Sorry, Wild Man, you didn't win. But I think budget-friendly kits, we can come up with something, I'm sure, between the three of us.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you got more gear than I do, Cliff, because you all the contests you won.
I got so much random stuff, man. I got all kinds of free junk. Yeah,
And I've got
everywhere.
my scrounging abilities, I've got some good gear too.
I got a lot of good gear at work. I just need to build it.
Well, then there's your video right there.
Yeah.
I definitely want to watch that one.
All you need is just a sediment filter.
Yeah.
And
Catadine's
then
the
you
other
just
one.
boil it.
You sure they don't have one?
What?
I'm looking up something.
I think Catadine is the other one that has the wide mouth bottle connector. They're one of
I
like
do.
3.
Mine does.
Oh man.
They do. I think. They have 2 water filters at Harbor Freight.
Good night,
Yeah,
Molly.
Harbor Freight carriers are like a generic version.
They have one called a Merlin and a Central Pneumatic.
Central Pneumatic is air compressors.
Yep.
Yeah, these are for airlines, both of them. Dang, I was hoping.
You'd be breathing good air.
I was looking for water filter.
I got me one of the 3-gallon tank compressors. They were on sale at Harbor Freight. They're normally like $80. I picked it up for $20.
Doug?
And I can run it off my car.
Okay, folks,
Oh,
I hate to say this. It is now time. 1 minute past, actually.
Yeah.
I will say thank you
I
for coming. I
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate you all for coming. I love you all. Thank you. Guys, you just hold on before we'll be in the green room in a second. So Wildman, Jeff, Bobby, Deb, all you guys, thank you for coming.
Bye, folks.
Oh, remember,
Yeah,
get
we'll
outside.
talk more. We're
Grow
gonna
it.
talk next Tuesday. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget to get outside, grow it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and eat it.
One more.
I'm trying to keep it short.
Share it.
And
If you can share it, share it. Especially
keep it short.
knowledge for everybody else. Okay. Good night in
As soon as
5,
harder.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're out of here. Oh wait.